Thanks for coming.
You look nice. I guess you went to Michael's memorial service?
Yes. And it's given me time to think. You see, Luke, joining you on your adventures has been like taking a drink when I know better. You're like alcohol to me, and you're a destructive pattern that I need to break. So, this is goodbye.
You walked away in the middle of our discussion.
What's to discuss? You said you wanted out, so go.
So that's it?
Clean and simple.
Oh, come on, Luke. Nothing between us has ever been simple. Why should goodbye be any different?
There are no surprises here. We're both intelligent people. We knew we were mismatched from the start.
And that start would be?
The first night when I broke into your house, took you hostage.
Oh, gee, I don't know how we could have gone off to the wrong foot from there.
Neither one of us was looking for a relationship.
Well, it happened, despite the odds.
We had some laughs because we needed them, both of us. The laughs ended, so did we.
Oh, it was more than that, Luke, and you know it. When I was out of that parapet at Windermere, hallucinating from being drugged, I could have killed myself, but you showed up. And you saved me. And you told me that night how much I meant to you.
Look, we don't need to rehash this. You want to say goodbye? You want to go? Go.
I owe you more than that.
Not in my book.
Hey, you know what? I saved you too. When I found you out on that bluff after Stefan Cassadine committed suicide, and you were down in that bottle of whiskey, and you were about to go over the edge yourself, but I grabbed you and I stopped you. And you told me that when you save somebody's life, you're responsible for it.
That's always been a great pickup line, don't you think?
You meant every word.
You don't actually believe the crap that comes out of my mouth. Come on, Skye, you're too smart for that.
Hey, I'm smart enough to know that we made a connection, okay? Something real and strong. Something that we never thought would ever come along again in our lives.
I don't understand this. You said it was a bad habit you wanted to break. You said goodbye. What are you doing, changing your mind?
No, I'm saying
What you're saying is that when things get messy, you bail. And you see dots that I don't connect. Like, we busted Faith out of prison. And then Corinthos kid, he got killed.
No. What I can't handle is the fact that you won't take responsibility for your part in a little boy's death. Don't get me wrong. I'm not holding myself up as some shining example of morality.
Oh, God, I hate that word.
Hey, you know what? That word has gotten a really bad rap. You know that? It doesn't mean narrow-minded or judgmental. You know what that word means? It means code of behavior of right human conduct. You know, it's funny the things that stick in your head. I actually had to learn what that meant when I was 12 years old for an English class. The point being that there are lines that we won't cross, things we can't do. Now, I'll admit that my list is somewhat short, but I can't hurt a child, and I can't stand the fact that I'm partly responsible for one being killed.
I got that. Oh, believe me, I get that loud and clear. But I don't see myself as responsible for any of it, and that won't change. So I've taken your point. Maybe it's better if we don't see each other anymore.
Bye. Wow. You know, I really thought that you were a kindred soul. Somebody with similar flaws and weaknesses. Somebody who battled the same demons that I did. The feeling I had with you, being known and accepted, probably for the first time in my life, has been indescribably precious to me. a sudden, it just costs too much. I just need to know how you feel about all this.
No, you wouldn't.
Listen, I'm not saying you should hold yourself responsible for Michael's death. But
Yes, you are. And I won't do it. I won't make guilt and absolution the focus of my life.
It's that AA thing that's always bothered you, huh? That searching moral inventory. The fact that you have to look at what you've done and see what it's cost the people around you. Well, you know what? I can't stand the fact that I set Faith free and she killed a little boy. So I'm saying goodbye. But I also like to thank you for saving me and rescuing me and for showing me one hell of a good time. But mostly for the time you said you loved me. I love you too, Luke. I'm sorry we couldn't make it work out.
Dad, listen. I just came from Sonny's. They had a reception after the memorial. But listen, I heard that Sonny might be looking to avenge Michael's death by going after anyone. That's anyone who ever helped Faith.
Yeah. So?
Well, you're the one that broke Faith out of prison.
So you think that's enough for the Corinthos to want me dead?
Well, you are partly responsible for what happened to Michael, so yeah, I can see why Sonny would want to come after you and kill you.
You too, huh? So tell me why you're here.
Because I just want to stand by and watch you die.
You mean just like I didn't want to stand by and watch you die?
Will you just stop and listen for once? Listen, when I heard about Sonny and what he wanted to do, my first impulse was just to run over here to warn you. Well, maybe it's just because I don't want Bobby and Lulu to have to deal with losing you. Maybe it's because I just don't want to deal with losing you either. You're my father. And you've given me years worth of memories. The things that we did. The adventures that we took. The road trips that we had. And no matter how I've ever disappointed you, you told me that you loved me. And I love you, Dad. I love you so much. And I'm asking you, I'm begging you to go. I want you to hide, and I want you to stay away till this thing blows over. Do you hear me? Please, I just want you to promise me. Just promise.
Consider me gone. Consider me gone.
Contact me when you can, okay?
Sure, if that's what you want.
Hey, Dad. Take care.
Sure, you too. Cowboy?
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up.